Now we bring in our celebrity operators here at the Maine Channel. Our favorite historian over here at Maine Channel is Dick Cox. Thank you for joining us here on this telethon for Harry the Hobo.
Well, thank you. It's so good to be here and not anywhere else. You know, I remember telethons of old. I can recall 25 years ago when the Russians were still in power. And it was a telethon of epic proportions. Why?
Thanks, Dick, but save that for, you know, another show, maybe on Fairfax or something. This is not really the time.
You want another history lesson? There, Philistine, you shall have one. The holidays. They mean many different things to many different people. For some, it's white, fluffy snow. For others, grisly car accidents. For some, it means visiting loved ones. For others, visiting family. For some, it's candles representing an ancient miracle. For others, a tree standing for literally nothing. But I'm going to tell you today about a man that has surely loved the world around. And no, I don't mean Gary Coleman. I'm talking, of course, of Santa Claus. Long times ago, in the waning years of the 19th century, there was a new student at the young University of Maine. He had just transferred from the Canadian Community College of Southern Porcupine, Ontario, and his name was Kris Kringle. Kringle's credits in aviation and chimney sweeping transferred perfectly to the Maine University, but he still struggled with his new environment, until his fate was drastically altered. Reportedly, it was very early December when a touring group of circus midgets, or dwarves to use the parlance of their times, became lost in a wintry nor'easter. Kringle, out for a snowy walk, came upon the pint-sized people and lifted their tiny car to safety. In gratitude, the little people offered their services to Kringle in the form of doing his homework, building toys to amuse Kris, and showing him how to break into people's homes. This went on for years, until the authorities came upon the little people, which Kringle had grown fond of offensively calling elves. The authorities took the midgets away from Kringle and informed them that they were simply in Maine, not trapped in the North Pole as they had come to believe. Kringle, distraught over the loss of his elves and now incapable of graduating college on his own, took to bettering the world by breaking into people's homes and leaving them gifts. Over the years, his legend grew. Kris Kringle would go on to take up other names such as Santa Claus, St. Nicholas, John Hammond, Gandalf, and Dumbledore. Although there are many impersonators that can be found in department stores and shopping malls across the country, reeking of blackberry brandy and making small children cry, we know that there is only one true Santa Claus, and his origins lie here in Maine. Or Canada, but he was here for 7 semesters. For the Maine Channel, I'm Dick Cox. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cox. Now, if you pledge $20 here at the telethon, you can get Dick Cox's favorite history moments here at the Maine Channel on Laserdisc, VHS, DVD, Messenger, Pigeon, Sanskrit, however really you choose to watch videos. Now let's take a look at our numbers.
So I didn't know that St. Nick went to the University of Maine.
Yeah, who's that?
Who's that? St. Nick?
I wasn't paying attention. I was staring down your shirt the whole time when we were away.
Are you my creepy shovel man?
Maybe.
Maybe.
What's your favorite Christmas movie, Megan?
Weird, I was just gonna ask you the same thing.
That doesn't make any sense. We didn't pre-plan this at all. We don't have a producer over there with cue cards pointing to us or anything. Fuck you. I get to drink as much eggnog as I want.
So,
Don't own me.
your favorite movie? You can go ahead and start.
Well, of course, you know, National Lampoon, Chevy Chase and his Christmas Vacation. You can't get enough of that, and Uncle Eddie's trailer and a cat on fire.
Yeah.
Hallelujah! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Yeah.
There's a cat right next to your arm, by the way.
It's kind of cute.
Playing with yarn.
I see it.
You never know what's going to show up in the Nickerson family Christmas living room. You never know. What's your favorite Christmas movie? I really don't care. Let's see.
And when Santa squeezes his fat white ass down that chimney tonight, he's gonna find the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house. You're goofy.
Megan, don't you know the best part of Christmas, besides Christmas, is telling a story? And I love it when there's a story to be told. What's your favorite story you've ever heard?
My favorite story?
You don't even know how to
Probably
read, do you?
Probably be the story of my life. I mean, it's pretty interesting overall.
You wrote a biography called Meg on Meg.
Yeah.
Kind of like Dick Cox's.
Coming out next year.
Dick Cox had an autobiography. What was that called? Yes, indeed. Well, anything.
Why don't you tell us a story?
I mix up words after so much nog is in me. I'm not telling a story.
Straight dog.
I'm not a good storyteller.
Not a good storyteller. Come on
Do you
now.
know who is?
Oh,
Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben. Oh, he is a great storyteller.
Uncle Ben
actually.
took a bunch
Although
of
his
kids.
stories are kind of creepy.
They're a little creepy. I'm
They
not
are.
gonna lie.
A little sexual.
They are. This is
Actually,
true.
very sexual.
But what happens?
it.
What happens when a big football player-sized animal of a man who's hairy as goes to a K-12 school, gathers up a pile of them, throws them in his trunk, and tells them a story? Let's find out. And drink to it.
I'll drink to that.